Welcome back, YouTube. So yesterday I made a post, don't throw stones at glass houses, because another shop around the corner from me was talking some shit to a customer. So anyway, it's a Nissan out here. Oh, and Michael was here for this yesterday. Michael was here for this yesterday when a customer came in and it's like, hey, I was at so-and-so shop, and he said that my axles were bad, and then he said, well, we used cheap parts, or we banged them in, or some other bunch of bullshit. So I told this customer, when I did the axles originally, he needs to get his transmission inspected, which, because it's a CVT, and they're just big piles of shit. So here's the new axles that I did in June, which are technically out of labor warranty, but I covered them. I said, listen, I don't care what anyone else says, I'll change your axles for you. And he had to pay the labor. Well, he just learned a $500 lesson on another shop saying that I did a shitty job or I install shitty parts, because he buys the same parts that I do from Pep Boys, Advanced, AutoZone, and everywhere else he can get parts to get the job done. CVT, remember when so-and-so shop around the corner with that guy with the Nissan?
Yes, I do.
Well, guess what I did?
What?
I charged him $500 to replace his warranty axles, just for the labor, and his car's still doing the same thing.
Really?
So his magic mechanic cost him $500 lesson, didn't he?
That wonderful shop around the corner. I know.
$500. So I told him originally, you need to have your transmission checked, because I'm not a transmission specialist, but it's no secret that if you Google CVT issues, there's tons of issues. And one is the axle shuttering on acceleration, but shuttering on acceleration comes from the shitty design of the CVT transmission as well, which is horrendous. So I did what I said I would do. I warrantied out his axles. He had to pay the lesson. Lesson learned by someone else's advice that just cost him $500 for a lesson. If he would have just took it to the training shop, they may have said, hey, sir, I see that you just had your axles done. It's not likely that your axles are the cause of the problem. You probably need a transmission. And if I was the transmission shop, I would say, hey, I would get these axles replaced too, because the transmission shuddering and banging only beats the shit out of your new axles that you just had installed. So let's do this job right the first time and have a quality job, or however the case may go. But yeah, as I told him last night, I'll change these axles, and if you still have the same problem, that's somebody else's problem, not mine, because I advised you otherwise. Pink, pink. Don't always trust someone else's opinion. You think so-and-so XXX shop is super duper, and you know what? They talk a lot of shit, but they're not. Thanks for watching.